Hello, 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 hello. How's it going, people? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Monday, the 11th of August. We are here. We are here. We genuinely are here. We are live. And yeah, Arsenal. What else can we say? What else can we say about Arsenal? Nothing too much is happening as of today. There are some talks that Zinchenko might move to Fenerbahce. There is a rumors that we hope that could be true yesterday obviously got squashed, but obviously today we're gonna have a general stream, less of transfer stuff, more of the regular Arteta on the hot seat. Are Arsenal ready for this season? That's what we're gonna talk about today, people. So let your thoughts be heard. Basically, leave your thoughts down the live chat. If I know you if you want, you can come on to the stream today as well, and everything. So let me know, but like the stream, subscribe if you're new. I'm not gonna lie, let's get into it. Let's be real. Let's be real, because this is just general chat. Your thoughts, my thoughts, no reports. Hopefully that is also satisfying for you all. Well, individually I say no, Arsenal still needs like two quality players, Eze and Rodrigo. Then we say Arsenal ready for the season. I get it. Like, my thoughts on this. I still believe we need three players. We need a left wing, number 10, and a left back to be, let's be real, to somewhat fully prepare for the season. Obviously, a new manager would be ideal, but that's a different story. We're not going to get into that at the moment. But no shadow of a doubt, Arsenal, in my opinion, are not ready for the season. Obviously, we can just talk about the preseason form. We can talk about how we looked in preseason, how we played, and how everything looked. But still, looking at the squad, something just feels off. And I cannot help to shake the feeling that there will be a point during the season that, let's just put it that way, shit is about to hit the fan. Let's just put it that way. Shit will hit the fan, and it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty. It could happen with the full squad available. It also could happen with the injuries. I don't know in which circumstances that is going to happen, but at some point it's going to happen. Unfortunately, just the question is when. But yeah, no shadow of a doubt that we are a few players still short, in my opinion. Big up Mubarak and big up Ryan as well. I have a question. Why isn't there any transfer news about anything Arsenal related right now? We should have at least something, and that is the biggest case. Obviously, if you can trust these reports, which are very vague and very, let's just put it that way, unreliable to say the least. Arsenal at the moment, they have their targets, right? Like, as for example, the left wings like Leao, Gordon, Rodrigo, and all them men, right? But apparently Arsenal are focusing on sales, which on the face value actually sounds pretty damn good, because we also need to get rid of some players. The issue is, though, we are not even hearing that much about players going out, because a few weeks ago we heard about potential Nelson to Fulham move. That has gone quiet. Zinchenko has been basically thrown around like the local, to say the least, like Fenerbahce. Then he goes to Borussia Dortmund. Then he goes somewhere else. And at the end of the day, he's still at Arsenal. Let's just put it that way. Trossard, yes, he has been linked with Galatasaray, but I spoke to TK, obviously Galatasaray fan. He's more into that stuff and everything. He said that is all BS. So the Trossard is staying as well, apparently. At least for now. There's still 3 weeks to go, but we'll see. So the Lokonga obviously was linked with PAOK in Greece. Some rumors suggesting that, but again, it's been quite vague and quite silent at these stages. So ultimately, we are very quiet. And obviously, the quietness could mean only two things. Either Arsenal are done, they are not going to sign. Arsenal going if we can sign. Give me a sec. So yeah, Arsenal kind of might not sign anyone. At the same time, Arsenal might sign someone. That is the big thing. Give me a sec. Internet is back. Internet is back. StreamYard is doing a Maza. It's not internet. It's actually StreamYard doing a Maza. StreamYard is actually doing a Maza these days. Oh my goodness gracious. That was awful, to say the least. That was awful. StreamYard is going all over the place. So we'll see what's going to happen with that. But yeah, StreamYard is not on the best of, let's just put it that way, signs in those terms. But yeah, sorry. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, Arsenal regarding transfers, regarding everything is a massive worry. Let's just put it that way. It is a massive worry because I'm not so sure we all are heading with this. I'm genuinely not so sure where we are heading with all of this. Because Arsenal are in a bit of a situation where we are short, yet we have a full squad. We need to get rid of some players to actually be prepared for the season. Yet at the same time, it's all over the place, to say the least. Let's just put it that way. Big up, Liam. Hope you're doing well today, my guy. Financial Times agreed for Eze Zinchenko on the verge of Fenerbahce move. Those are the rumors, but haven't seen anything. Literally have not seen anything regarding that. That is the nuts part. Financial terms have been agreed with Eze, right? Those were the rumors suggesting yesterday, and there are some floating around today as well. At the same time, nothing has happened. Literally nothing has happened. And there are also some more credible sources suggesting that they are fake. So I don't even know what to believe these days. Also, I hear about this person from the Eredivisie named Stein. Used to play for Twente. He scored 31 goals from midfield. He only transferred to Feyenoord for 20 million. Yeah, he went for cheap. We were looking at him about month and a half ago. We were talking about Stein. I think Marlon was the one who mentioned him in the chat. We looked at him and for 20 million. It's just like Paixão, for example. Some people wanted Paixão at Arsenal, right? The Feyenoord left winger. It was an market opportunity, as they like to say. At the same time, he moved for 30 million euros to Marseille. He didn't even move to Arsenal. Like, it is actually kind of nuts. It is actually kind of nuts. Big up, BBK. Hope you're doing well today, my guy. Big up. Go show BBK some love, dropping some subs and everything. Arsenal fan speaking facts. Also does some NBA streams and all this stuff. Always has a great panel and everything. So definitely go and show him some love, people. And BBK could be joining us in a second. He could be joining us in a second. I sent him the link. Let's see whether he has time to come on or not. Let's see about that one. We'll see. But yeah, big up, AJ. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we are not ready still, I believe, in my opinion. We are short. We are definitely short. Yeah, here's BBK's link as well. Go show him some love. Drop some love to him. Drop some subs, likes, and comments. I don't think this will be a good season. Still not ready. Yeah, that for me is the biggest worry. And I think the first 6 games for Arsenal at the moment are pretty much that will show what is what and where Arsenal's season is going to lead at the end of the day. Let's just put it that way, in my opinion. So, because we play Old Trafford against United, then we play Leeds at home, Liverpool at Anfield, international break, Nottingham Forest at home, Man City at home, and then we have Newcastle away. First 6 games, in between, obviously, as I said, international break, Champions League is also in between. There will be some very tough fixtures in between, and it could really quickly show where we will land this season. It will show what is what. This tough start, I actually like it, let's be real, because it kind of can separate men from the boys, and I think that will show definitely how prepared are Arsenal for this season in general. Yeah, people, listen to AJ, like the stream and subscribe if you are new around here. Still short in the positions, and my new game is soon. Definitely not ready. Exactly. And since we don't have all in my opinion at least, the necessary players we have, we are already starting the season one step behind. If you look at the other teams, like to say City, yes, they're loaning Grealish, selling Savinho potentially to Spurs, which is really pissing me off. I'm not gonna lie. Wouldn't mind Savio at Arsenal as well, especially for that price. And they might be going in for Rodrigo. Like, it looks like most of the teams are prepared, especially the title challengers like Chelsea, Liverpool. Well, not title challengers, maybe in Chelsea, but Chelsea could surprise some if they get the right signings still. So Chelsea, Liverpool, obviously, Man City, it's going to be rough. And time will tell, but so far it's not looking great. It literally is not looking great, to say the least. But yeah, in those terms, yeah, it is what it is. I guess at the end of the day, I guess it is what it is. Give me a sec, give me a sec, give me a sec, give me a sec. Now, let me go, let me go, let me go. Big up, AJ. Hope you're doing well today, my guy. Hope everything's fine with you. Players will end up not playing for Arteta. They tired of finishing second. Like, could be. I don't think there's gonna be a rebellion, mutiny, or something like that. But there could be some dressing room disagreements at some points. There definitely could be those. I'm not so sure Mikel is going to lose the dressing room like Emery did to some extent, but it also could happen. Literally, it also could happen. Mikel Arteta is going to have a very tough task to do right now. Very tough task to do. And let's not forget, we've been challenging for the league 3 years in a row. 3 years in a row. 3 times finished second, 3 years challenging, right? And at this stage, I'm also not just talking about physical toll that is taking on the players, but also on the mental toll. Because at some point, players will be drained. They will have to reset. They will have to relax. I'm talking mentally here. And at this stage, we could see if players are not even ready to some extent, maybe they cannot fully focus or something is affecting them like mentally, right? It also could affect their season. It literally could also affect our season and them in general. Obviously, it's World Cup year, so time only will tell in those terms. We are big up, Richard. We are not ready. No, once again, we have failed to do enough in the window. I believe we won't make any more signings. And that is the biggest worry. That literally is the biggest worry if we are looking at from that point of view. And big up, BBK. Hope you're doing well today, my guy.
Yes, that being good. Big up to you, my bro. How are you, man? How are you? Big up to the chat as well. See some new faces, some familiar faces, but big up to everyone in the chat. Did Mr. Robo just kick himself out the stream? Latvian Gooner. Until he comes back in, AFC always big up to you. 68 million you will get as they pay the damn money. I agree. Pay the damn money. We find the money when it's a Chelsea player. We find the money whenever it's a Chelsea throwaway. Want to haggle over money? No. I agree with you, AFC always. 68 million. Pay the money.
Hold on.
The money.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me.
I can't hear you.
AJ
Serious talk. Give me a sec.
AJ said Tyrant in the Arsenal shirt.
There we go.
Let me know.
There we go. I can hear you. I can hear you. My bad.
Yeah, it's hot today, AJ. That's why it's super hot. It's almost 32 degrees here, which is crazy for my part of town. So I don't have my normal hoodie on.
Oh, you're ripping the Arsenal shirt. I see you. I see you.
Yeah, I have quite a bunch of them. I just don't wear them on stream because, like I said, until the club is serious about winning, I'm not buying any more of their kits. But my family just keep buying them. Father's Day, birthday, I get notification from the army. Your package is on its way, and I know what it is. I'm like, shit. And they just keep doing it. They just keep doing it. But yeah, man, big up to you, man. Yeah, the biggest question, the $1 million question is: are we ready? Are we ready for the season? I think we're not. I don't think we're ready. Can you still not hear me?
Yeah. All good.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're ready, bro. I think we're going into another season, a day late and a dollar short. Still have holes that are unplugged, and these 6 games will tell us everything. But Liam, his record against the top 6 is good. That's what the top winners tell us. So I'm more worried about the games that we're not looking past the first 6, because he hasn't lost to Anfield in the past 2 years. We've beaten City at home. We've beaten who else we got in the first 6?
Old Trafford, obviously.
We've won at Old Trafford in the past 2 seasons.
Leeds
so
I'm
expecting wins in those games. The only tough
Newcastle away.
Newcastle away. In his first title run, he went there and 2-0. So he's done it before. Yeah.
Yeah, but since then,
well, since then we've in one of his best games actually was against Newcastle when we beat them 4-1 at the Emirates. One of the best performances. But since that one, it's been punched up. It's been punched up time. So
yeah, that game is also at St. James Park, so it's definitely not gonna be the easy one. Let's just put it that way and everything.
Yeah. But Newcastle seems to be in a little bit of turmoil now. So I don't know what Newcastle we're gonna get. And then again, you always have these teams that think they're in turmoil, and Arsenal turn up, and they turn up. It's like we turn up and we motivate teams for some reason. Maybe it's our fans. AFC. Yeah, the Freddy Krueger shirt on. Nightmare up on the Emirates. One. But yeah, man. I don't think we're ready. I think we're still missing a couple of key pieces. But you know,
Yeah, but it like how many players do you think we need? Like if we look at from that point of view, because you know my thoughts, we need three, like number 10, left wing and left back. Like
yeah, I think we definitely need to. I think we can survive without the left back because we seen the other day. I saw I saw Ben White come on. I thought Timber went off. I literally thought Timber went off the pitch. Then he switched Timber to left back. So it looks like he's preparing for that. He looks like he knows Skelly is reckless. He knows that Calafiori can't stay fit. But then no one holds him to account. But like, okay, why did you let Kieran Tierney walk for free? I don't want to hear anything else about Kieran Tierney's injury record. He used to get injured when we used to play him a lot. We wouldn't need him for more than 15 games this season. And most, if we play Kieran Tierney for 15, 20 games, maybe 5 of those would be starts. And of those, maybe most of those won't even be in the Premier League. So the load that he would carry would be much less. So he wouldn't be inclined to be as injury prone. But I hear the left back shout. I'm hearing a lot of what's the kid name from Fulham?
Robinson.
Robinson, yeah. I'm hearing his name a lot. I think he's good, but the deadline day, you know what we're gonna do. Ben Chilwell incoming, loan transfer. You know it. More Chelsea trash. Get ready for it. It's coming. But I think we need 2 more. We need a left winger and Eze. Let's put his name to it. Not just the number 10. We'll put his name to it. That's who we need. I'd be much more comfortable if we were going to Anfield with Eze in the squad versus not.
Well, yeah, but looking even at Tierney, to be honest, last season we played him at right back. There were a game or two. He was left wing for us quite a few times, and of course the infamous Liverpool game when we had like 5, 6 left backs on the pitch at the same time, technically speaking. And we still have Zinchenko though. Obviously there are links with Fenerbahce, but like, come on.
Yeah,
we'll see.
I left him out for a reason. I didn't say his name for a reason because I've seen the manager shuffle the entire lineup around again. The entire lineup, move this guy to that, and 3 left backs on the bench, and he does this. Like, how does he do that? But he's a genius. So yeah.
I cannot question him though. Cannot question. But for me, that is one of the biggest issues. No matter how good team we have, as soon as one player goes down, half the team is put straight into the blender. Like you don't know what's gonna happen afterwards, what starting 11 it's gonna be, or what's gonna happen with the team. And instantly the quality drops, the production drops as well from what it was, and it wasn't great as well to some extent last season, but it drops quite drastically to some extent.
Yeah. And we're the only top team that happens to, Matter of fact, there are certain mid-table teams that I don't see that happen to. That you have teams that play the same way. Like, for example, I've always used Brighton as the example because them man lost their coach, their entire backroom staff, their goalkeeper. They've lost Dan Burn over the years, Ben White to us. They've lost Caicedo, McAllister, the Suma. They've lost all these players, Trossard, and they still play the same way. They still play the same brand of football, whether you like it or not, but they play the same way. Our identity goes the minute Odegaard went on international duty and got hurt, or when Saka got injured. We just look like a completely different team with 1 player missing. How is that even possible?
It makes let's not forget, like Brighton also changed managers.
Yep.
In the midst of things, and nothing has changed. It feels like they play the same style, same way.
Yeah.
They play good football. They win games. Yes, they lose games, which is expected. But at the same time, like it's nice. It's nice to watch. They even beat us up.
So those are the teams that I worry about more than the Man United away. The Brighton away.
Issues.
Yeah, West Ham that come to the Emirates and go 1-0 up on us, and then we have 86 minutes and came.
That's game 7 of the game weeks. That's straight after Newcastle.
Oh, we do. West Ham. Is it
at home? Yeah.
So this West Ham team have been a thorn in our side, because remember they knocked us out of the EFL Cup. When was that? 23.
3 years ago, 2-3 years ago, something like that.
The Emirates knocked us out the EFL Cup. Yeah. the Declan Rice derby when Declan even gave away a penalty in that game.
Yeah.
It was a complete comprehensive victory. We can't even put it down to this player had an off day, that player had an off day. And that was David Moyes. That wasn't even
That was Ramsdale in goal, wasn't it? It was
so.
that Raya Ramsdale season when Ramsdale played one of the last games for Arsenal.
Yeah.
I think. That was one of those. He saved even the penalty, you know.
Yeah, so those are the games that I worry about. I expect us to beat United. You know, I expect us to beat City at home because he's good against the top 6.
Yeah, but then you come up against your Bournemouth, Brentfords, and all the like Fulhams in recent times. God knows what's going to happen against Everton. Like Everton, that is some weird thing. That's Burnley as well. It's not the easiest of teams. We somehow managed to shoot ourselves in the foot against them every single time. Like it's a worry. Like those smaller teams always a worry. Just like Southampton, winning the league, losing the cup. Like, go figure. Go genuinely figure. Big up football locker room banter as well. Big up. Big up Shaq or James. I don't know who it is, but big up to you a lot. Go subscribe to football locker room banter as well. Question from AJ. Once Saliba or Rice gets a serious injury, then what? Well, we have NordVPN. Well, that's going to work for Rice, obviously, right? And Mosquito, we have for Declan.
Yeah, I'm actually more worried about the Declan injury. I'm worried about the Declan injury much more, which, you know, this year, I think even Shane has alluded to it, Aaron has alluded to it, that Declan is going to be doing a hell of a lot more running this year, having to cover for Zubimendi while he adjusts to the Premier League, or if we have to start a Norgard instead of Zubimendi. But I don't trust that Norgard guy. He doesn't look comfortable on the ball. He doesn't look like he has played in a play out from the back team, because he hasn't.
He's a workhorse. Let's just put it like with average touch to some extent. Let's just put it that. That's how it feels like, at least for me. But
if we're gonna use him kind of like how Liverpool used Endo last year, or up 2-0, 3-1, you bring him in the 86th minute, whatever, to see out the game. I'm calm with it. But if we're gonna need him to win a game, but what I see from him, when I saw from Villarreal or against Tottenham, if that's what the team is going to look like when he has to start for us, I'm concerned.
Oh. Yeah, that's the big. Ultimately, that's the biggest issue still.
Yeah.
Like, feels like nothing has changed in those terms. As soon as one of the main guys go out, the drop off is like to the bottom of the sea at the end of the day. And then, like, in some weird scenario, Rice is injured, Zubimendi gets red card. Like, Havertz in the midfield. Who was the other one?
Merino.
Merino, Norgard midfield. Yeah. And imagine game, let's just say, against Liverpool, Real Madrid, Barcelona, or something like that happens. Yeah. Like, it's gonna be end of days. Let's just say it as it is to some extent.
Yeah, like, Norgard Merino midfield is what we saw against Villarreal. You see how easy it was for us to play through. We were easy to play through. But that's what we started with Ethan. He put Ethan in the 10 and he put Norgard and Merino next to him. I'm like, you're not gonna get the best Ethan that way. You're not, you know. But
yeah, and there is the issue. I wanted to solve this position with Hatzo, and we all saw where he went, but no one was interested till the Tomiyasu stuff happened. And funny how Barty news too. Yeah, like, I don't even know how we didn't go for Hatzo. Like 40, same price as Timber, pretty much, give or take a few million here or there. He can cover left back and left back, kinda, but also left center back. For Chelsea, he's perfect the way they play, in my opinion. That they had to address that, and they did it quite perfectly to some extent. Yeah. Why didn't we do this? In the grand scheme of things, because Skelly and Hato, okay, cool, I'm fine with that. But now if Skelly goes, like, then what?
Yeah.
At the end of the day. And Skelly in the midfield, I still want to see that, though. That for me is also a big thing. I want to see Skelly in the midfield at some stage. Like, start in the midfield, like left 8. Like, left-footed on the left 8, that Arteta wants, apparently. Haven't seen that since Xhaka days, to some extent.
We're not going to see Skelly in the midfield under this manager. I really don't. I don't think he will.
Why you do this?
Yeah, I really don't. I think the tactical changes or the solutions from within will come from a manager who has a fresh set of eyes on the squad. You know, Arteta believes Skelly's going to line up at left back, and the advantage he gives you is as the overloaded midfield. If he has to play Skelly in midfield, that means he has to drop one of the he's gonna have to drop Moreno or Declan, and I don't see him doing that. Starting Calafiori at the left back, but Chelsea went for Hato because Chelsea is serious. Chelsea are not good. So even with this Levi Colwill ACL, I don't see Chelsea doing the whole, we're just gonna next man up or promote the next guy. They're gonna go sign someone, even though they have 48 players on their books. They're still gonna go sign someone. I could see Chelsea being in for Gahey. I can see those links. I wouldn't be surprised if I hear breaking news or here we go from Fabrizio saying Chelsea are looking at Gahey from Crystal Palace, and then that makes it even more difficult for us to pry Eze from them. I think if we got to be first in line to start pulling their players, because if they sell Wharton and they sell Gahey, they're less inclined to sell their best player when they let two of their other marquee players go.
Yeah, 100%. Now, the question is also like Gahey got injured in in the Charity Shield game. How long is he gonna be out for? Because to some extent, this could be the perfect opportunity to kind of pull out Eze from their team. Because if he's injured for, let's just say, a month or 2 months, maybe nobody will want to sign him, even though it's World Cup here and he will want to play in that World Cup. But we would have the opportunity to swoop in somehow, because they know they're gonna keep him for that one season more. Yeah. Then again, Glasner could say, well, stay with us. We will win Conference League potentially together. Then you can go.
Yeah.
Like, it's all one or the other. Bigger football locker room banter. Bigger for the donation. We gonna smoke United. Well, let's see.
Yeah, I don't have as much chest as I would want to have, as bad as they are. And the thing is that it's sad because we should be confident. Like, we're gonna go smoke United. Yeah, home or away, we're gonna go smoke them, because I guarantee you, Liverpool and Man City, you're looking at the Man United side right now. We're gonna go smoke them, and they probably will. It was 3-0. Liverpool turned up at Old Trafford last year. It was 3-0. City was the same thing, 3-0. We go there and draw 1-1 and struggle. So we're not there yet where we can have the chest out and say we're gonna smoke it, because we haven't done it.
Amorim has the perfect plan against Arteta. Like, if you look at from that point of view, had it against when he was at Sporting, before, I think it was in Europa League, was it? He was there, right? I think. But against United as well, he basically nullified us at the Emirates. We won on 2 corners, basically.
Yeah.
Then we lost in FA Cup. Havertz missed from 2 yards and 6 yards out. 10-man United, by the way, And then obviously the league game, that was a bit different, but still, he has the plan how to do it against us. He definitely has a blueprint to some extent.
Yeah.
And that is a big worry.
Yeah. I think if they score first, we're in big trouble.
Yeah.
Because I can see us, that goal that Dan Juma scored against us, running on through. If they score first and we have to push up and probe, I can see us trying to break the lines and the ball gets turned. And one thing you know about Bruno, he knows how to hoof a pass out to Mbeumo or wide. And Mbeumo running on to the goal with David Raya. It's the kind of goal that we could see. That's how they beat us there 3-1 a couple of years ago, when Arteta made those 3 subs at the same time.
Yeah.
We were actually in the game, and then we lose the game 3-1. I think that was Anthony's debut. I think.
He scored.
Yeah, so it's.
I
don't have the best for that game.
Good memories. Good memories. But like, United have improved massively in the attack compared to last season. Like, there is no argument about that. The question is, can their defense and goalkeeper hold up? Because that Onana situation, if they don't resolve this in this window, it might be another long season for them. Very long season.
Yeah.
But
I'm praying he starts. I'm praying Onana's in goal.
Like, they have their own blunderman to some extent. Forget about cover. Natural left back. We let Chelsea take one we were destined for. To some extent, yeah. Yeah, 100%. Big up Hendon. Hope you're doing well today, my guy. Rice is played out of position, yeah. Like, I've been saying this for quite some time. I don't know if people agree with this or not, because I get a lot of stick for saying this. We kind of play him in an 8 in advanced 10 to some extent. And we ask him to do things he technically cannot do. Passing-wise, dribbling-wise, and movement-wise. And it kind of hampers our attack, like, to some extent. The movement, the flow of the attack. And it's weird, but yeah, two free kicks, and he's nominated for Ballon d'Or pretty much. So Doesn't take much, I guess, these days.
Yeah. You think Odegaard could cook over there in that left 8? Say we get an Eze plays the 10. You think Odegaard could do a better job over there? Because he's a better footballer than Granit Xhaka, right? And the only time we actually look good and fluid is when Granit Xhaka was on that side. You think Odegaard could cook there?
Offensively, yes, because I think with that left foot on the out, when he doesn't need to switch the foot all the time, he can maybe kind of focus on that left a bit more, which allows us to unlock Martinelli. As it used to be. Or Madueke, we'll see. Gyökeres also drifts a bit to the left. He likes to do that, so could also work in that regard. If we get Eze, it could be a reason, but then again, it makes, to some extent, a moot point in signing Zubimendi, because Rice has to play and he's going to be the 6th then. Like, although the depth would be nice in those terms, but then again, he probably has come in as a starter, one of the main guys that missing puzzle pieces. Let's just put it that way. So there would be lots of disagreements. But yes, by the way, speaking of disagreements, right? Big up CK. Okay. Do you think there could be some excessive word exchanges in the dressing rooms at some point this season? Like not to Emery levels, right? But to some extent, some not mutinies as well, but something like players start to argue, disagree, or something like that. Because at some point, the mental toll as well has to take its toll on the players. 2-3 years on the trot, we are challenging and always falling short. At some point, it has to happen. Like not like that, but something has to happen.
Yeah,
mentally.
Well, if it doesn't happen, that means either we're everything is going well, or the players don't care. Yeah. If there's no bust up, that means we are winning every game and we're flying higher, top of the table, 8 points clear. Or the players don't give a damn, because in a scenario, say for example, we're down 1-0 at home to Burnley. If men aren't in the dressing room arguing, ready to fist each other up, then they don't care as much as we do. Because those are the type of games where, because it will happen. A deflection, a set piece, a dodgy pen, these types of things happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, there should be disagreements. If you've played competitive sports at any level, at some point there will be a bust up, but you have to react to it, right? And then we're best friends after we just punched each other up in the locker room. I love it.
Would love to be a fly in that room. There will be locker room cameras apparently this season, Premier League. Probably they're gonna turn it off if that kicks off.
Yeah,
but it would be nice to see.
Yeah, and they're gonna want some good footage too. So they're gonna want to bust up. I'm here for it.
Zubimendi can defend. Yeah, but we will see. The biggest question is how he will do it in Prem with the press and physicality and everything. Because against smaller teams, it won't be an issue. I like to think so, at least. When it comes down to all the Liverpool, Cities, Newcastles, Villas, and all these teams, plus how he got basically eaten up by Casemiro in the Europa League also. It is a bit of a gray area, because he looked great against Bilbao. Nobody can deny it. At the same time, when you play like 50 years in that league against the team and you're comfortable in those situations, you know what to do and how to do it. So lots of questions need to be answered in regarding Zubimendi still.
Yeah.
Left wing needs solving ASAP. As the arguments, both left wing and midfield positions, though, he's probably better in the midfield.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, I don't get this as the left wing argument that people are trying to push. Like, even on social media, these 4-3-3 accounts and everything, they either put Madueke as a left wing, starting main left wing, or Eze, if we get him as a main left wing, one or the other. Nobody talks about, obviously, Trossard or Martinelli or any different left wing.
Yeah.
Big worry.
I actually think Trossard goes,
Where?
Is it Fenerbahce that he's linked to, or is it? Yeah, I think he's linked to Fenerbahce. I actually think
Galatasaray.
Yeah, I think
but TKA said that is utter total BS. He's the Gala fan here. He knows definitely about that. He said that that's all cap, apparently.
Yeah, but I don't know, because I think Trossard knows that he needs to play good minutes to make that Belgian squad for the World Cup. I don't know. I think it's fake until it's not.
Until it's not, hopefully.
But wherever he goes, I just don't see him going into another season with Martinelli and Trossard. And I think we've answered the question of where Madueke is going to play. Madueke came on and Saka stayed on the pitch for 90 minutes. So it's clear that he is going to be, he's there. Gala not going to pay 30. I don't think is Arsenal asking for 30 for Trossard?
Apparently 25, 30, something like that.
Gala ain't paying that because that's what we paid for him 3 years ago. Right?
Yeah. We also are asking 20 something for Nelson, apparently 20 something for Zinchenko. I don't know where they're going to get the money. 30 for Vieira, I heard last time we heard about Stuttgart links. 30 million for Vieira. You know? Like, who is going to pay that? Even Saudis don't want to pay that, you know?
Yeah. I think one of them goes, and I think it's going to be Trossard because I don't think he wants the work rate that Martinelli gives going back, knowing that Arteta allows Lewis Skelly to bomb forward. I think Martinelli will have a stake in the team, which, you know, it's not something I agree with. I don't want to hear about what my winger does off the ball.
This one is true as well, by the way.
50 for Kivior, 50 million what? US dollars. How many pounds?
Monopoly money is probably.
That must be US dollars.
But that's as well, like 30. No,
that's
not even
high.
30. There's still 40,
40,
30, something, 39, 42, something like that. That's hella high still. It feels that way at least.
Yeah. I mean, Kivior can take a pay cut, surely, right? His wife is like the twerk champion or something of the world. I'm sure she's paid.
It's not like he's on big wages though. Like,
what's he on? 50 something?
80.
Oh, so yeah, we can sell him. We can sell Kivior.
No, 58. He's on 58.
Okay.
58. Trossard is on 80 or 90.
Yeah.
That's a looks that way. But yeah, locker room cameras, people are having a field day with that one. Get more light bulbs.
Yeah. Locker room talk, Mikhail's, and Mikhail, is not a guy that doesn't like attention, especially attention where he is in control. The only time he doesn't like attention is when we lose a game and he has to go face tough questions from the media. Should they even dare ask him a tough question? Because the questions they ask him most of the times is just some layup softball questions. They never really ask him tough questions now, do they? So he would actually love that. Love cameras in his face, make him sound like a genius, motivating players. That all or nothing special. He was lapping that up.
Yeah. He wants nice, easy questions he wants.
Yeah.
He can say and everyone's just happy. But he looks out of sorts whenever he's out of his comfort zone. Every single time. Either we lose or on the sidelines when something's not going his way. When plan A doesn't work, when he doesn't have plan B.
Yeah.
Then airplanes start to land all of a sudden. But yeah, Trossard is injured as well, by the way.
It is a groin injury.
Well, that's done then. Like, although I was looking at stats, I don't remember you were in the stream or not. Trossard is putting up better stats than Martinelli GA-wise as a starter and as a bench player. Both of them. Like, that's the nuts part. But obviously, I think Trossard is much easier due to ages.
Yeah, so the thing with Trossard and Martinelli is that you would have to add them up to get what you will need out of a winger. Like if you put Martinelli's speed and his work rate into Trossard's tech, then you have the perfect left winger, a la Rodrigo, because Rodrigo can do everything on the ball that Trossard does, and he has all this speed and all that energy and work rate of a Martinelli. So the player is there.
Yeah, and that arguably has been our issue for the longest time. To multiple positions, even when you look at we have player and his cover, and you just think if we could combine these two players, we pretty much are set for ages. We're probably gonna win stuff.
It'd be the perfect player. The quintessential winger would be that you combine Martinelli and what's it? But the report, how much stock do you put into the Man City report of they're getting rid of Savinho so they can land a Rodrigo? Does Savinho hate living in Manchester that much to leave for Tottenham? Manchester has to be a real shithole because I can't think of any football reasons why this boy would leave Pep and because right now Man City has a good chance, if not a better chance of winning trophies than Liverpool. They're right there. So he's going to leave that to go to Tottenham for what?
Well, they won Europa League.
Are you playing for Pep, who sits at the go table of managers? Not every Brazilian kid that walks around with you can say, "Hey, I played for this guy." Or I play for that guy. You're playing for Pep and he wants to leave. that if he goes there and then the Rodrigo thing happens, now now we have another problem.
Yeah, 100. Like that is the biggest thing. Like I hate it. If he goes to Spurs, I hate it with passion. I'm not gonna lie, because I like the guy. I
I
like
rate him too.
Savio. I really, really like him. But going to Spurs, there is no obvious reason. Although he would be starter there, I would assume, given that the left wing who they have, Sonis has left, so they don't have anyone there.
Mhm.
Just like Savio would start, he's a left wing number 10, and
Mhm.
they need both of those positions. So he would be a proper starter. And Thomas the Tank Engines, or whatever his name was these days already, in his system, he fits perfectly the
Mhm.
way he wants to play.
Yeah. I
But
think he starts on either wing for him, left, right, or in the 10. Wherever he goes there, he's a starter. There is not a creative player at Tottenham who is better than him right now. No. Kulusevski might come a distant second, but there is
Kudus?
Tell. Oh, damn, I forgot him. Well, yeah, that would worry me, not gonna lie. But you leave Pep to go play for Tottenham. I don't know, bro. Because I'm pretty sure if Man City were in for Kudus, he doesn't go to Tottenham.
Yeah, 100%.
You're at Man City and you're gonna leave for Tottenham. Yeah, that's a spooky one. Still, I don't. Maybe he's being forced out. And if he is being forced out, then Man City will definitely replace him. Just like Chelsea are not going to do the promote from within. They're going to go sign someone to replace Cole. I believe City let him go within a day or two. You'll be hearing Fabrizio or Ornstein saying, the Real Madrid rumors are real.
Yeah, because City has planned. They play chess like 3 steps ahead already. They know what they're doing. It's not like what we're gonna do now. They already have a plan in place. Maybe they even already have agreed everything. They just wait to unleash the news to some extent. Maybe, who knows? Yeah. But if Rodrigo goes to City, it could be the end of days to some extent.
Yeah.
Like I don't see I kind of cannot envision Rodrigo as a system player though. Like that for me is the only thing. At the same time, like it's Rodrigo though. He will adapt easily, I think, as well.
Yeah.
With his abilities and quality. The left side is also hasn't recovered. They have Doku there.
Mm-hmm.
Who else they have on the left?
Yeah, that's the thing though. I would have been inclined to think they would have got rid of Doku before they got rid of Savinho. Savinho's only had 1 full season under Pep. Doku's been there for what, 2-3 years now?
Yeah, and has done nothing.
Yeah, and then if Doku stays and then Rodrigo comes, now they don't have a left-footed winger. Or am I missing someone?
Well, Savio was one.
Yeah, so he'd be going, and that's it. So City would change the way they're playing it. They'll play more direct, with not because now someone is inverting, or they will rotate space.
Yeah, but with Aiton Nori coming in, it looks like they want to be more direct from wing backs as well. They need right back though ASAP. That is like Rico Lewis. They cannot go into Champions League and Premier League title race with that at right back though. That is. So don't get Livramento, please. Like if that happens again, it could be the end of days.
Hakimi?
I don't think he's leaving PSG. I don't think he's leaving PSG though. Under Enrique, after the treble and everything, I don't think so.
Stock's high right now. It's the highest it's ever gonna get.
Well, Donnarumma is available for 25-26 million.
I hear that shout.
But he wants 250 a week though.
Wow.
Apparently, go figure.
So he's going to United then, what you're saying.
But if United get him though,
they'll pay it. They'll pay 250. They pay good wages.
But they need a goalkeeper as well desperately, so it kind of makes sense to some extent. But that is going to screw up their wage structure even more.
Yeah.
It's going to be very rough situation long term. AJ, we come fourth. Nothing does. Win nothing. Does Arteta get sacked? Because I honestly don't know.
He has to. He has to get sacked, AJ.
He has to, but there is always this but.
But he has to. There's no way. There will be so much noise. Matter of fact, if we're out of everything, if it's clear that we can't win anything by March, say we're out of everything and we're way off the title, then he should go then. Don't even wait till the end of the season. What are we waiting for? Let's get someone else and start the preseason in the season. There's
Yeah, we
no
can.
way.
Yeah.
There's no. I couldn't accept that. I'm sorry.
Let's just say Christmas. 8 points behind first place. Sack him or not?
Yeah.
You would, yeah.
Yes, because we've proven we can't chase anyone down, Latvian Guna.
Yeah.
Like we've proven if we have proven, if we had a track record of chasing people down and taking it to the last day from behind and win one of the previous 3 Premier League no, but he's proven he can't even keep a lead, let alone chase someone down. You know, I've already seen enough. You've already seen enough. Like we don't think Arteta just had an epiphany this summer and is going to change who he is and show us something different in year 5 that we didn't see in year 3 and 4. You know, he is who he is. Like we saw the first couple of preseason games doing the same horseshoe thing. You know, Martinelli's going to start on Sunday. I think. Matter of fact, are you in the camp of you think Madueke may or may not start on the left wing on Sunday, or you think it's going to be Martinelli?
I'm still not sure if Gyökeres is going to start on Sunday. After Havertz scored that beast of a goal.
I think he has to start Gyökeres. Now, I think if Gyökeres didn't score, that narrative would go legs. But even if Gyökeres didn't score, I think he actually played well.
Yeah,
and
he played well.
Let's be fair, he should have scored 2 goals with his head that people said he's weak at. So Gyökeres has to start. In the capacity of us being 2-0 down, I like Kai Havertz coming on and killing off the game. Like if we're 2-0 up at Old Trafford on Sunday and the 75th minute and I see Gyökeres number goes up, I'm calm. Kai Havertz, come on. Okay, your turn, Kai. Go kill off the game. Brother, I swear, I've never seen him run that fast in his life.
Yeah, same.
And I was shocked he stayed on his feet when he absorbed that contact. Normally he trips over when no one touches him.
Yeah.
And he stayed on his feet. So that looks like a man who's under pressure. He made his mind up at the halfway line. I am not going down. I'm going to get a shot on target. And he did. So big up to him. He scored the best goal of the bunch.
Yeah. That arguably was the best goal. Just like at that point. Okay, question. Conspiracy theories. Are you going in hiding if on Sunday Sesko scores the winner?
I can't. I've already been summoned to multiple streams. No, I'll come on stage just like this and I'll hide. But poetic, like stranger things have happened in football.
Yeah.
But it would be embarrassing. It would be
It
would be so embarrassing, my bro. I don't know.
The banter will be endless. We won't live that down, will we?
Yeah. Now, what I want is for him to bang and for Sesko to have a stinker, and I want him to run past Admiral and give him the mask. That's what I want. Yeah, I want it, brother. I want all the smoke because that damn Wahaha. I don't know if he's in the chat, but he's been trolling with the Xerxes winner and all this stuff for 6-7 weeks now. He may go into hiding. Yeah, but this is I don't think we've ever had a must win on match day 1, but this is what it feels like.
Yeah,
we have to start strong. I think Liverpool are going to handle business against Bournemouth. I think Chelsea are going to handle business against who they got, Palace. Whoever City got, I expect them to handle business. So we need to put 3 points on the board and start strong with the rest of the boys.
Who's going to handle business?
I think City going to handle business. I think Liverpool going to handle Bournemouth. I think Chelsea are going to handle Palace. I think Chelsea got Palace opening day, don't they?
Chelsea have Palace at Bridge, yeah.
Yeah, and I think
Liverpool City have Wolves at Molineux.
Yeah, I think City will handle them.
What else is here? Oh, Villa versus Newcastle.
That's a good one. That is a good one. That might be the closest, because I don't think Isak will play that game, right? His head's not right. He's not training with the team. Yeah, we have to handle business. I actually think Villa might get something out of that. Sorry, Jordy Dread.
It's at Villa Park.
Yeah. So it's even that. Well, that depends. Is Ollie Watkins' focus? Is his head turned? Because I know he wants to move away.
Yeah.
So
would you take Wissa?
I would.
Left wing.
I would take Wissa for this reason. He scored 19 Premier League goals playing with another striker, and they were all non-penalty goals, right? So he shows that he can defer while still being effective. You know, and I hear that because if a Gyökeres red card or a knock, and we're back to Kai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for me, I cannot help, and I hate that it's because of Mikel right now. Whenever we are linked with player, I sit here and think, we don't play the style that player is successful in.
Mhm.
Like, if you look how Brentford plays, how what's his face, Sporting Lisbon play, and all these teams. Like, it's Alan Mikel, that's what you get 15 million a year, obviously. I just cannot help but sit here and think, we just don't play the style that suits that player.
Yeah.
He's not like, I don't see it anymore. And I hate myself for it, I'm not gonna lie.
You think because Gyökeres scored a header, he's gonna just continue to spam crosses in now?
Inter settings, you think 56 crosses and all this stuff?
Yeah. He'll be like, oh, all of a sudden he's good with his head, and they're just gonna be spamming crosses in. And it's just accuracy by volume, right? He's doing the math thing. If we put 20 in, he might get his head on 10. Of the 10, 5 may create a big chance, and of the 5, 2 may go in.
The 50%.
If we score 2 goals at Old Trafford, we should win the game.
We should.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, our defense hasn't been that rock solid in preseason. Obviously, it's preseason; it's a makeshift defense. I realize that, but I don't know how Gabriel is gonna look back from the injury in the high pressure situations when Cunha is dancing samba around him and everything. Even though Gabriel is Brazilian himself and all this stuff, like that is gonna big up Rasta, big up. That's a United fan, by the way.
Yeah, big up Rasta, big up Rasta stacks every time.
Looking forward for the 17th, bro. May the best team win. May the best team win. May Gyökeres score a hat trick. Bro, I know, and listen, I'm mad at Arteta because he let Liverpool win the league, dude. Imagine how we feel.
Yeah.
We got told for 2 years straight that this team is in prime position to win the league when Man City fell off. And we saw what happened last season.
Yeah. So the problem is we were saying it. Liverpool were doing the work, waiting for Man City.
In silence. In silence.
In silence. And we were out here saying, yep. Can you imagine if someone else leapfrog us to a title, like a Chelsea?
I wouldn't be surprised. Imagine if it's Newcastle or someone like that. It's going to get even worse. If we go, we've been... Can you see a world where Arteta finishes second once again? We get to, let's just say, final in Champions League in some weird scenario, and final in FA Cup, and we lose it, which sounds ludicrous knowing Arsenal, but let's just go with it. Do you think he gets that?
Brother, if he gets to all 4 finals, say a final for the Premier League is you take it down to the last day, right? Like we did.
Yeah.
Yes, sack him. If he gets all 3 of the other finals, because brother, we've seen Inzaghi just get to a final.
Yeah.
And because if they lose 1-0, I don't think Inter sack him. But because they got punched up record 5-0, they had to react as a big club.
They had to do something, yeah.
If you get to all 4 finals and then you don't, if you get to 3 finals in all the cup competitions you're in and you don't win, then you're not the guy. You're not. If you were consistently getting to finals leading up to this point, then you would have won a trophy here and there, and then that would have helped you push over the line. But you can't sack him still. It's like there is no context at the end of the season for him if he doesn't win anything.
There will be.
If for example, he wins all 3 of those, if he wins the Champions League, win the FA Cup, and win the Carabao, and finishes 15th, I don't care.
No, in that case, in that case,
but no, he has to win them. I don't care if he gets to the finals. He has to. Not for him. Another manager who's just building, just starting, get to a final. Okay, you try again. But not for him. He's been here too long. Getting there isn't enough.
Even get to finals is a challenge on its own, to be honest. Mm-hmm. In the last 7 semifinals, we have scored 2 goals.
Mm-hmm.
No wins, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Only 2 draws or something, or 3 draws or something.
1 goal in the semifinal against PSG.
Well, Villarreal penalty, though, away in Europa League. Under Emery, they were at the time. I think it was 2-1 it was, and we played 0-0 at home, I think.
Yeah.
Big up Vigilante. Big up.
Vigilante every time. Every single time.
When the last time this fraud went to the final?
The last time he went to a final, he won it. That's what I'm saying. That's what we're upset. Like, get to a final and give yourself a chance, because no one gave Chelsea a chance. I put 1-0 Chelsea in most of the group chats that was, but everyone else was saying 3-0, 4-0. Brother, the team that he won the FA Cup with, that Man City was better than us in the semifinal.
Chelsea was better than us.
They were a better team than that. You get to a final, you give yourself a chance, brother. That's it, you know.
Didn't Chelsea with that team win Champions League a few years later?
The very next year. The very next year.
Yeah. Havertz scored the winner.
Yeah. And the 2000 FA Cup that we won, that was a Premier League champion Chelsea with Diego Costa, with Prime William, with Prime Hazard. We started Per Mertesacker in that game.
He was just come back from injury, and it looked like he never missed a game ever. Like he was on top of his form. He clean sheet and everything, or something.
But we had playmakers in the team, Rambo and Alexis. You need, you know what I'm saying. So you get to the final, you give yourself a chance. That's all I'm saying.
Well, he's 1-1 in the finals. Here's an excuse for you. I still think he should be sacked. He's not just good enough. I agree. That's from a United fan, by the way. Usually, rivals fans want him to stay. Yeah, we win nothing. Big up to you, Rasta. Sesko against Arsenal versus Gyökeres against Tamarin. Super Sunday, Bloody Sunday should be an interesting one. Yeah, it's the Sesko derby, the Sesko Gyökeres derby, pretty much, isn't it? If we lost 5-0 in final, the Arsenal admin would tweet Champions League journey to be proud of and back Arteta even more.
Brother, copy and paste. They have it, because they posted that before, innit? They posted that after the 3 times that Arteta failed in the Europa League. That's what they posted. Yep, the journey. The journey
dropped already before the game and everything, just in case.
That's what we used to ban the Tottenham for. The journey.
Oh, big up. Bro, my team has been crap. We still managed to get to a final. Under Ten Hag, 3 finals in 2 years and two trophies in 3 finals. Like, and they got Ten Hag out, you know.
Yeah. Yep. That's it.
Yeah, Mertesacker was nuts in that game.
He was immense, brother. And that man cannot run. That man is slower than my wife. You know, like Mertesacker looks like he's running backwards. That is 6'4", 6'5", and he looks the slowest human being I've ever seen running a football field. Right?
Like watching him sprint back to defense after a corner on a counter, that was pain and a half. Like, to be honest, Granit Xhaka wasn't that much faster to some extent. I'm not gonna lie. That one good season Granit Xhaka was the only season I saw Granit Xhaka outpace a midfielder. Only season. Like, that showed everything I need to know.
Oh, man, days.
Odegaard is not fit to lace Ramsey's boots. Well,
he's not.
He's not, but hey, he's our captain. Hey, he gets goosebumps when North London Forever is on the blast. Did you read about Mikel Arteta asking to remove the roofs of the tunnels because it muffles the roar from the crowd, and that kind of is not intimidating enough against the opposing teams? Mikel Arteta has requested in the tunnels at Emirates where teams walk out, basically remove the rooftops of the tunnels just so there is more sound and crowd sounds more intimidating to opposing teams. That's the final piece of the jigsaw, I guess.
You need to stop that madness, man. It's cringe. There's certain things we need to stop. We need to stop that madness. We need to stop the huddle up right after halftime. Brother, you was just in the tunnel for 15 minutes. What else are you talking about? Why do they need to huddle up? I can understand before kickoff. You go in halftime and they come up and they're huddling up. What the hell were you in the dressing room doing for 15 minutes, my brother? You need more pep talk. Come on, man. Just play football. Good football.
Hopefully. Can't wait. Oh, there will be excuses. Excuses if the first 6 matches got tits up. The mutants will be on the PGM. They already are on PGMOL. Premier League fixtures, computer, or the supercomputer, and all this stuff. And the hot weather and everything.
Yeah, you're going to blame the wind.
But there are already excuses. Already. Like, that handball that didn't get called on McAllister, right? In FA Cup. They already are saying, well, here we are now seeing why Liverpool is going to league once again. They are in PGMOL spot. Already that is all over social media. Like, I was reading that and thinking, oh bloody hell, another season of this. Yeah, but when it happens for us, nobody cares. Odegaard plays basketball at Anfield, nobody cares. That's a genius move.
Yeah.
Kim Lill and Leah Williamson to teach Odegaard how to be a captain.
Back. Speak on it, AJ. Speak on it.
Don't
I really think they
would
need to take the armband off of him, and I want to Gabriel or Declan, because Declan is the one that come out after we get beat up after tough games and answer questions, face the music. Gabriel is the only one on the pitch that's yelling at people.
yeah, he
You know,
already annoyed some people.
he is fired up. Sometimes even the Man United game, I mean, he had to go score. You want to tell me I have to keep clean sheets in the league and score the goals? Come on, brother. You know, he is proper captain material.
Yeah.
Fancy Gabriel.
We need to stop listening to the manager 24/7 and sometimes improvise like Rice did. World class players don't listen to managers all the time. Yeah,
Mhm.
because they told him to cross the ball
Yeah.
on both of the occasions when he scored.
Yeah. Robots, man. Robots. Like
It's
as a
insane.
player, when you're on the pitch, there's certain that you feel certain things, right? Now you can tell if the man next to you is intimidated by you. The manager on the sideline can't. He can't feel. He doesn't have the feel for the game the way you do. That's when, yeah, captains do captain stuff.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
you can always hear Gabriel's high pitched.
But I love to see him yell at the rest of his back line and command the defense. That's what a captain does.
He always cusses someone out. Either it's his own players or opposing players. He cusses someone out.
Yeah.
Would love to see also someone stand up for them against the manager sometimes.
Yeah.
We don't see that these days.
Yeah.
By the way, Grealish, right? Moved to
Mhm.
Everton. Would you take him at Arsenal?
I don't rate Grealish. I think he's the big up Rasta stacks.
Big up.
No, I wouldn't.
What's
No, I
up?
wouldn't. That
What's up?
boy's a damn. That boy's the damn
What's
drunk
up,
man. I
man?
think he
Them.
comes to London, he's gonna be at every bar, stumbling out of bars.
I ain't gonna stay long, but I just got this to say. Yeah,
Mm.
the fact that from I seen my club as a kid dominating the league, I seen Arsene Wenger came from Japan,
Mhm.
right? He won a trophy in Japan. Before he went to Japan, he won another trophy in what? In the French league, Liga.
With Monaco. Monaco,
But
yeah,
with,
with Monaco.
Monaco, right? So
Yeah,
that's two trophies.
four.
Two
He had four.
trophies.
Two with Monaco,
Yeah,
two with Nagoya Krampus.
yeah,
He
yeah,
had
no,
four
no, yeah,
trophies.
Sorry. So that's four. He
Mhm.
came to the came to the Prem and dethroned Ferguson twice in
Three
the
times.
league. Yeah, sorry, 3 times in the league. Sorry, 3 times in the league, right? I seen you, man, will go invincible. When Van Nistelrooy missed that penalty,
Yeah.
bro, I remember that shit. I cried, and then my mama said it's just a game. I just turn around and look at my mom. I'm like, what?
No,
Just a game? You don't understand how serious we take this thing as football, right? And Arteta, bro. Arteta gave Liverpool the league, bro. Do you know how I feel? Do you know how I feel about that? I'm surrounded by Scousers, bro. I'm surrounded by nothing but Scousers. Yeah, and I see because in my fan base we have delusional fans and we have delusional fans in your fan base. Y'all call them top gunners.
yeah.
Some of the stuff I hear top gunners talking about. I'm like, yo, the respect I have for Arsenal Football Club, I don't think I have the respect no more, bro. Because it's just like this process, this phase, this that. Bro, listen, Van Gaal won us an FA Cup. The next day he got sacked. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer didn't win us nothing. He got sacked. Eric Ten Hag won us 2 trophies. He got sacked, right? Friggin' my team gave Spurs a trophy. Parsa got sacked, right? So I want to know something, yeah? Why in the hell is Mika Arteta so protected from not getting sacked? Because I feel like this man think because he won one FA Cup with Unai Emery's team, by the way, Unai Emery's signing, getting rid of Aubameyang, right, was a mistake because he cannot control characters, yeah. Um, this man has the nerve and the audacity to come on TV and say, We won 3 trophies. I'm like, wait a minute. This manager is calling a dinner plate a trophy. A dinner plate a trophy. So I want to know something, yeah? For those of you who are Arteta in, yeah? I want to know, what are you man smoking? Because this manager is not going to take you guys over the line. The semi-final against PSG, I watched that. And then this man had the nerve and say they were the best team on the pitch. What is this guy smoking? What is this guy smoking?
You're in the wrong
And
chat asking Arteta in, brother. There's no one on this side. On the
no. I'm just using it as a general statement. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm just using it as a general statement. So my thing is, for those who are Arteta in, I think y'all need to go to the head doctor. Let him look at your brain. Let him figure something out. Because I said the perfect manager for your squad was Inzaghi. No, but he went to Saudi. And the Cronkies, yeah, Cronkies is the owner, the Cronkies, right? I forgot it. I forgot it. I know the owner of your club is Cronky, but I forgot his name. His wife
Dan Kroenke.
is one of the richest women in America, bruv. This man is married into money. Feel me? So you tell me he's not willing to put no money in Arsenal, but go qualifying for Champions League is good enough. And if you guys were like winning domestic trophies, okay, y'all at least y'all still winning anything. Like it's like this brother don't take none of the domestic trophies serious. I'm gonna finish up here. Even if Arteta win a domestic trophy, he should be sacked. Cause you know why? That man doesn't have a clue. He was a B-rate manager, and he'll always be a B-rate manager. But Latvian Gunner, feel me? BBK Sports, bless up. I just had to come and say my piece, bro, because I've seen you man win titles, especially at my ground. I've seen you man win titles. I've seen you man win things.
Will
So
Tord.
so my thing is, yeah, get a grip, people. Wake up. This is not the Lulu land. All right. So all those other so-called top gunners they like to listen to. Continue to listen to them because they'll lead you to astray. If y'all really want to win something, yeah, sack him now. Sack him now. This man gave Liverpool the league title. I am surrounded by scousers every day, and I have to hold that. And Liverpool gonna win the league again. Do you know how I feel about that? So man, damn, listen, I gotta go start doing these people's work, but bless up all the same, right? But listen, I had to come and say what I had to say because I'm mad and I'm an opposition fan because I would rather had y'all win the league than Liverpool win the league. And last season there's games y'all could have won. There's games y'all could have won to catch up, but no, no. But you know what, man, them? Take it easy.
He must not never watched any of your streams.
He
He was-
has.
Like, it's
But
not like
yeah.
it's not like he was reading from a script that everyone complains about. Like, I literally know everything you're telling us. Yeah, but I
But
don't
it's not that all our opposition fans, rival fans, are saying this stuff.
know. Yeah, so what I say to him is that, brother, yeah, it's good that you came on, so maybe you can tell them because they don't hear it from us. Like, they
Yeah.
won't hear it from their own fans. So maybe if the ops say it more often, they'll hear it. Right? So yeah, big up the Rasta stocks.
Yeah, but it's actually insane.
You know.
It's actually insane when you think about it. We say all this stuff, we are toxic and negative. When they say this stuff, well,
Yeah.
focus on your own club. It's well, you cannot win in this situation, I guess. Like it's a lose battle, unfortunately. No pun intended. But yeah, but overall, yeah, it's kind of insane. It's insane. Do you think we're gonna win anything? Last question for today. Do you think we're gonna win anything this season?
I think we're going to. Damn. I think if Arteta is our manager next season, then we would have won something. There's not a world that exists in my head where we don't win anything, and he's still the manager of Arsenal Football Club. So if he's still the manager next year, I'm happy we're doing this, right?
The armpits, yeah.
But do I think we're winning anything with Arteta? No.
We won 2 trophies technically already. The Hong Kong Cup and Emirates Cup.
No, I don't think. But I can feel that way. Him and the players, they better not feel this way.
Yeah.
If they're hearing a different message and they think something is going to click this season, I hope that's the case. But I don't think we're going to win based on what I've seen. But what they're doing, they better not feel the way I do, because Arsenal cost me money. Arsenal pay you, so.
Well, I cannot believe this.
But no, to the original question before Rasta Stocks came in. No, I don't. I'm not. I think the Grealish thing is. I think Grealish is a big fish in a small pond. Like, he cooks at Villa, where the team you play through him. I think he's going to do fantastic at Everton. He comes to Arsenal. Arteta's going to want him to do the same shit that Pep hasn't built. Just recycle the ball. And no, he could have stayed at City for that. 12 goals in 4 years. No, I think we can do better than that.
Yeah, but cannot argue he also was partially a key role in winning one of those, technically.
Yeah,
at the same time.
Yeah, Luis Diaz was a key role in winning the league for Liverpool, especially
they pinned him instantly.
Yeah, after they won the league, they still didn't start him.
Yeah.
So there's no sentiment in sports. So yeah, we can do better than Grealish.
English stats.
English stats go burr. Yeah, he's going to Everton to play minutes because he knows that's the only way he's going to play enough minutes to have a shot at Southgate. That's what I said, Southgate.
Southgate, oh my goodness.
Tommy T.
Yeah.
T.
We'll see, because besides
the left wing is not really locked up in the English squad.
Yeah, right. Only the right one is on lock and backups on lock, basically, and all the starters out on lock. The left side is mix and shuffle, basically.
Yeah. So Nunny, you want to get for England? I need you to cook. I need you to put Dallo on his ass on Sunday and play Gyökeres or slap one in the top bins. I want to see something from Nunny, because on Sunday I'm a fan.
He's right-footed, right? On the way.
No,
then cut in Trivela far corner, job done. He already said.
He's left foot dominant. But I hope
But that's a weird dynamic. Mikel Arteta hasn't had that before.
Mm-hmm.
Left on the right, left on the left, on the left. Yeah,
a direct winger, because he had it in Pepe and he didn't want him,
and he played him on the right.
Mm-hmm.
Will be interesting, but yeah, big up BBK for coming on. Big up.
Yes, sir.
Big up, my man. Big up.
Absolute pleasure.
Big up people as well in the chat. Hope you had a great time and everything. Hope you enjoyed the chats and discussions. Shout your thing out. What's your coming up?
BBK Sports. If you haven't hit a sub on. Make sure you hit the sub on Latvian Gunner. Listen, people, this is the only Latvian Gunner we know. This is the only one I know. Come on, people. Like, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Like the video. It's BBK Sports. I stream every day between 3 and 5 p.m. UK time. Odd streams here and there, but if you're subscribed with your notification bell on, you will get all the streams. So yeah, big up to you, man. Appreciate you having me on, and looking forward to seeing you again, my brother.
No, big up for coming on. Big up. But yeah, people, like the stream, subscribe here, subscribe to BBK, and hopefully I'm gonna see you all tomorrow with some Arsenal news, because it's been hella dry, to be honest, today, and everything, because we need something. We literally need something. Something to hold on to. But yeah, big up. Take care. Peace.